Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's been a little while since I've done a pick a charm reading. I've been feeling called intuitively to be offering this to everyone in the collective right now. As I set my intentions with love of the highest good to find you with love, and I hope that you can benefit from this in some way. And here we have 3 piles to select. Each one of these has a mandala rock on them. I've hand painted them and they are available if you'd be interested in purchasing one. Just let me know. Pile 1, we have the spiral mandala rock with a guitar pick. Pile 2, we have a fiery red mandala with a cross charm. And then pile 3, we have a puzzle piece with the star-like mandala rock. If you feel called to more than one pile, I highly suggest checking out which ones you feel called to, and I invite you to meditate on these 3 piles for a moment and use your intuition to what's calling your attention the most. And I'll see you in your piles. So here for pile 1, I've wrote out an intuitive message to start off with before I cast the charms. Pile 1. This one is associated with the angel number 222. You are a hardworking and productive soul when it comes to sticking to your routines. You may find yourself expressing in a way that stems from a cycle or pattern that has accumulated over time. This may look different to everyone, being that this is a collective reading. Your foundation of self is strong, and this is all an experience to better get to know yourself authentically. Don't shy away from an opportunity to express your truth creatively, and this is a part of who you are at your core center. I'm cleansing through these charms with the intentions and love of the highest good. I call upon pile 1's archangels and spiritual guides as well as higher self to come in and give a beneficial reading with intentions and love of the highest good. So be it, so it is, and the benefit of all. Thank you. Gratitude. So you could potentially have a connection to Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night painting. I use this as a symbol to emphasize that you are looking at your life as a piece of artwork, and either you're creating yourself to be this masterpiece or your life itself. So this is how you view life in a creative way, and each individual action or decision is a brush stroke in this beautiful painting that is you and your life. So I see that there's a situation that or person that's coming in your auric field at this time. And this is ultimately for your spiritual transformation. And also it's assisting you in letting go of the old. So it looks like this could potentially be either an aspect of yourself. This could potentially be a shadow aspect of yourself. Or this could be an actual person in your life that you're letting go of. But I can see that it's still difficult for you to hold, because you're still holding on. It's difficult for you because you're still holding on, and you feel that you need to hold on and hold things together, either for this person or for your own shadow. So this is important because it's a time of mourning and grieving and letting go of the old. And this is also allowing you to make peace with your darkness and your shadow. But the longer you try to hold things together and be the one to hold everything all together, you're going to be in a space of having trouble releasing the fear behind the shadow aspects. So this is also the shadow aspects that you have internally within yourself. And this is something that is difficult to accept, both accept the dark aspects of ourselves as well as others, and release the fear that comes with these dark aspects. So this is important for us to be able to express ourselves creatively, just like the spider weaves its web. Now this is a process that's assisting us in having a deeper self-awareness, but this could be an experience that is difficult due to it is forcing you to open up and heal. So it's difficult, and you may not have overturned to that point yet of embracing this process of opening up to healing, due to feeling that there might be something missing still. You could feel that there's a void internally, and it's difficult because you still feel like there's something missing. So it's hard for you to be able to open up to this healing that's ultimately for deeper self-awareness of your own being. But I can see here that we have Mother Mary coming in to assist with the process of having these dark aspects and releasing the fear behind having these dark aspects. So this is also reminding you to nurture yourself through this process and cultivate that motherly energy. Have compassion for yourself in this process and nurture yourself through this process. We also have a giraffe, so you could potentially be connected to giraffes in general, right here. But I hope that this is resonating for you. If it has resonated for you so far, you can comment a spider or a web emoji to let me know that you've made it this far in this part of the reading. We do have this section of the reading to do still. You could potentially have your own meaning for the giraffe. So you're being asked to have faith in yourself. And this is also a reminder from Mother Mary, or a motherly figure in your life, or a past loved one that is a motherly figure or grandmother figure that was once in your lifetime that's coming through here as well. That this is a reminder that both your heart and your soul are connected. In this process, you are elevating in this process as well. You could have a connection to bulls or horns, or some sort of sports team that's associated with bulls or things of that nature. But you could also have someone in your life that is named John. This is my symbol for a loved one in my life that's passed away. And it could symbolize someone in your life that is named John, or a past loved one that is named John in your own life. You may be experiencing challenging times right now when it comes to manifesting abundance or creating abundance in your life. This is stemming from a financial standpoint. So this is your also a belief that you have on your own fortune, whether or not that you have a belief in your own good fortune. So this is also stemming from that internal belief on how worthy you do believe that you are of abundance and wealth in this lifetime. So this is overall, speaking on the overall foundation and structure that you have with obtaining and manifesting what it is that you desire and bringing to fruition your dreams, goals, aspirations, and things of that nature. So that's the starting point and the structural foundation to be able to bring those things in and manifest this for yourself. And in order to be in that space, to be able to have the belief that you are worthy of this financial abundance, you have to be able to have the courage to express yourself in a creative way, in whatever way that is coming through you at that time. So this is an example of this would be empowering yourself to make any subtle changes that you're desiring to make in regards to what makes you feel good. This could be any changes to your physical appearance, and it also has somewhat of like a risk, an energy of like a risk, not like an unhealthy one though, like a positive risk that's healthy for you to be able to be pushed in the direction of more of your true authenticity. You're being encouraged to make those decisions for yourself, but to not overthink on them and just make them, because once you do that, then you're going to be in a more equal space within your center and being able to recognize from a place of balance and in between both your masculine and feminine energies, with what you cultivate from your intuition and with what you cultivate from your physical reality and what you're doing. So we have a unicorn here. The unicorn may be specific for you in your own life. You could have a connection to the unicorn, but this is talking about your accessing your own magic. And once you access and tap into your own magic and the beauty of your own energy and your soul, you're also inviting more blessings in, as well as guidance from the divine. And you're being an open channel to spirit and source and your guides, your angels, your loved ones who are trying to reach you, or just subtly sending you signs and messages in this life through our everyday reality. So you're also being asked to speak to spirit and ask spirit, give permission for spirit to step in and assist you through challenging times, and especially through these challenging times, whether that be financial or emotional, and also manifesting your desires and your abundance. Try not to attach yourself to anything, because you're being reminded right now that life is temporary and things change and things are moving rapidly in your life right now. So don't try to attach yourself to things and how they are on the external at this present moment in time, because there are things happening and changing, new and grand changes taking place. So this could be physical change, like you're physically moving or getting a new living environment or home, or this could be changes that are happening rapidly internally within your being. Either way, Ganesh is here, elephants, are maybe a specific or certain symbol for you. Ganesh is here as a reminder that you are moving through challenging times with peace, and he's also removing the obstacles that may be in the way of this change happening for your overall well-being. So cats are another symbol here, as well as dragons and bats, unicorns, elephants, bulls, dragonflies, spiders, giraffes, ravens. That's also significant. So you could have a connection to animals because we have lots of animals here. Your intuition is coming through here in regards to wanting to accept a situation both with the light and dark aspects. It could be difficult for you to accept both the light and dark aspects of a situation or a person right now that you're experiencing something with. However, I feel you're being asked to have faith and trust your feelings within the situation because we have the letter F here. The letter F. This could be the letter of someone's name as well, and it could be just confirming to you what it may be speaking on or talking about. Let's see. Now we're getting towards the end of the reading here. I finished discussing all of the charms we have, so I'm going to get into this deck that I made myself. However, when I did first pull out this deck, repetitive cycle was on the top, so this did speak to this original symbol that we had here and the meaning that we got from the channeled message. So I thought that I would mention that. I'm cleansing clear these in touch with the love of the highest good, and I call upon anyone who chose pile number 1 to receive a closing message before they go, and what they may need to know right now, or any external conflicts. External conflicts come up for a reason. Almost all of this is a reflection of our internal state. Something is being called to attention. Trust yourself and follow your intuition and your intuitive heart. So try to feel into what that may be speaking on and trust your intuition. And try to also get to the root of what may be within you that's attracting this situation to you, or that is reflecting from internally within you. The color red may be a significant color for you. See the signs. So Spirit's encouraging you to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are being sent your way in your physical reality. The universe has been sending you signs. Are you open to seeing them? This could be a song with a message, angel numbers seen on your clock, on your microwave, on your stove, on a license plate, on a house number, feathers, animals, animal symbols, any animals that you see in your physical reality that make themselves apparent to you have a certain symbolic meaning behind the energy and the energetic message of that certain animal or insect, etc. So I encourage you to look into that and pay attention to the signs that are being sent your way. Let's see if we can get one more card. Okay. So the expression is super on point in the color blue. We have the guitar pick that was the original symbol, and that's standing for our creative expression and how we're choosing to creatively express ourselves through our passions. And guitars and music could be just one of those ways that you may express yourself. We have the throat chakra here that's also with expressing yourself and expressing your truth. This could also do with singing as well. 741 Hertz, number 5. 555 could be significant. Attention on the throat chakra. Wearing the color blue for self-expression and communication is coming through strongly. Speak your truth. Sing. Holding back or keeping secrets. Your throat may be unbalanced. Sore throat could be one of the symptoms of this. Let it out. Release. It could look like writing it out instead of speaking it. Trust yourself and act on your truth. Sound healing could be of benefit. Humming. Also, with releasing whatever it is that you want to get out when you write it, you could also burn it, so then it's being released into the universe as well. As a final little pull, I have this little basket of letters on puzzle pieces. So I'm going to pull a couple of them to see if this confirms any messages for you. And if they do, feel free to comment that. I would love to know. We have the letter Y, J, K, I, T, U, and M. I hope that this resonates with you, and if it doesn't, I'm open to that feedback as well, and I hope that you can benefit from this in some way. If you made it to the end of the reading, then you can comment a star. You can comment a star emoji if you've made it to the end of this reading, and I would love to know. And thanks for being here, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Remember to creatively express yourself and know that we are being the change we wish to see in the world by doing so. Thank you for being here. Much love and gratitude. Alright, hello, pile 2. If you chose this pile, you chose the cross charm and the fire mandala. First thing I'm going to do is get into channeling your written message before I cast the charms. So I'm going to do that for you, and I'll be right back. Alright, pile number 2 with the cross and the fiery mandala. You may have a lot of passion, a fiery soul. This also speaks to strength that you have in your faith. You could be religious or may have been at some point in your life. Your faith is always at your center, whether you choose to be religious or not. You could have experienced religious trauma. This only aided you in the long run because you're strong-willed in whatever decision you make. Your heart is gold. Some say you have a hard exterior, but a soft heart. Let your heart lead the way. It's always easy for you to find the silver lining within anything. Keep shining brightly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead into casting your charms now. Number 4 could also be significant with you in some way. Clear these charms from the touches and love of the highest good. I call upon pile 2's archangels and spiritual guides, as well as higher self, to give a beneficial reading, whatever they need to hear right now. And thank you, so be it, and so it is. I wanted to make sure it was equal to the last pile, so I did pull a little bit more, a couple more charms down here at the bottom. So you could potentially be a creative person. You could be someone who uses their hands a lot. This could also come through as building things, construction, making things, arts and crafts, things of that nature. But this could also talk about how you could be doing a lot right now in your life in regards to actions, and you could be a very busy person too. Someone who also may lend a helping hand to others. You have a very strong intuition. You could feel drawn to or connected to the color purple or the amethyst crystal. This is something that calls to your third eye, and this is also tapping into other forms of intuition as well. So if you're not familiar with intuition, I recommend looking into that and the different types of intuitive ways that you can pick up energies or things of that nature, the different clairs and things of that nature too. So whatever you feel most connected to or resonate with the most, then that's how you know your intuitive abilities lie there. So this could be intuitive hearing, sensing, as well as feeling. I think that might be the same thing. Smelling, hearing. I highly encourage looking into that. You may have a lot of crystals. You could have amethyst as well as amazonite, or any kind of blue crystals are coming through too. A lot of things are coming through energetically that you may not understand is coming through energetically, but this is just because you're such an intuitive being and you may not know how intuitive and energetically skilled you are in the realm of intuition. I'm picking up that you're also a very loyal individual, and you have a lot of unconditional love for others. And this is also speaking on a best friend potentially. So you could have a best friend in your life that has given you a lot of crystals, or that has a lot of crystals, or that will give you a crystal soon. This could also talk about a dog that you have as your best friend that is named after a crystal. That could be a thing. And we have a butterfly symbol here, so you could be connected to butterflies. There's a transformation and a new beginning taking place here. You're transforming into a more balanced, energetic being. So we are all energetic beings here. It's just some of us are a little bit more attuned to our energetic frequency more than others, and more open to that as well. Some just choose to be closed off to it and may not want to be involved with their being and energetically or spiritually, and that's their path and their journey to choose. However, you're transforming more into an opened energy center. So all of your chakras are opened at this point, and it's all transforming due to spiritually transforming. You are spiritually transforming into your truest authentic self due to your energy centers, your chakras being balanced and opened. This could also have to do with you being more open to spirituality or energy in general. In this journey, this is a spark awakening for you in the realm of bringing in so much more. You have so much more opportunities to be able to bring more into your energy body, your space, your auric field, and you're able to attract so much more in this balanced state of being energetically. So you're also in this space because you have released a lot. And being that you've released a lot, you no longer have so much internally that you can't bring anything else in and manifest anything else in. So now that you have released all of that you need to release, you have so much more room to bring in more within your energetic being as well as in your life. I see here that you could potentially have a connection to roses or flowers in general. Plants also in general as well. But this is speaking on our warm feelings, our ability to hold gratitude for ourselves. But specifically here, it's speaking on the gratitude that you have for the abundance that you already have within you, the abundance that you already have in your life. You're being asked to cultivate a greater sense of gratitude for that abundance. And find comfort in the abundance that you have. You could have lost a button recently. We have a button here. So you could be noticing that you've lost a button on one of your shirts recently or something of that nature. Or you could have found a loose button somewhere else on the ground or something like that. But through this process, you're creating order out of chaos. And once you're able to see and recognize the abundance that you already have and have gratitude for that and find comfort in the abundance that you already have, you're allowing yourself to be creating order and neatness out of what you already have in front of you and creating closure and stability for yourself in order to be moving forward to attract more in. So this is assisting you in really clearing out all of the old and being able to bring in the new by appreciating what it is that you already have within you and outside of you. And getting in organization could be of significance. So you could be spring cleaning, you could be spring cleaning things out for the winter. You could also potentially be organizing the things that you already do have as well. And if you haven't, then that's being encouraged to assist you in this process of bringing in more for yourself, internally and externally speaking. The letter G is significant here. So this could be speaking of grandmother or grandfather, GG specifically. Also could be the letter first initial or last initial or middle name even of a person or you. But I'm hearing good. So this is allowing you, this situation, this part of where you're at right now in this place of your being in your life is allowing you to bring in the good that you want to experience. And this could potentially look like healing in a loving way from what it was that you once held on to so tightly. This could be potentially religion, or the love that you had for religion. This could also be speaking of letting go of what you were holding on to so tightly, so that you could potentially grow and bloom further into a place of healing and growth within yourself. But you let go of this so you could hold on to a greater sense of love while still having trust and faith. But you're placing more of your trust and faith in that feeling of love itself for your overall healing. And it could potentially be the healing of others as well. You could be offering this yourself in this way and being of service to share this with others. We have a hair clip here, so you could have potentially lost a hair clip, or you could be looking to pick up a hair clip soon, or you need one. So there's new and grand change taking place. I feel the new and grand change that's taking place is in regards to a potential friendship. You could have also let go of a friendship recently or in the past, but this was ultimately to bring in more for yourself because it was holding you back. So the new and grand change is taking place because you've allowed yourself to disconnect from the relationship that no longer served you. When I say relationship, I do mean friendship. This could be platonic or just like a friend, a best friend. But ultimately, this was a bond that you had with your feminine qualities and your spiritual energy. So this was someone in your life. Okay, so someone in your life wanted you to put your healing on hold for them, and your healing looked like you bonding with your feminine energies and spiritual energies. Someone, an authority figure, whether that be a parent or someone in your life who had some authority over you energetically, because you've allowed them to have that authority over you at one point, was trying to prevent you from accessing these qualities and energies within yourself. Ultimately, that was leading you to your healing. They didn't want you to heal either. So they're being represented by the shark. You could have a specific symbolism resonating with you in regards to the shark already. However, this is also pointing towards them seeing the vulnerability that you had due to your life being turned upside down. So you had experienced some sort of a situation, scenario, loss of a loved one, or downfall of some sort in your life prior to meeting this person, or prior to this occurring with this person, and they saw the vulnerability within you, deeming you less than because of the fact that you had just experienced your whole life turning upside down. So they felt that they had some sort of authority over you due to that, and they thought that they were able to prevent you from accessing these aspects of yourself and the healing that you were ultimately always meant to have. Congratulations if you've disconnected from this individual, and my deepest compassion for you in regards to the situation. If it is a loved one or someone that's deeply close to you that you can't really truly disconnect all the way from, I understand completely, and I've been there before, and my heart goes out to you in that situation. But just remember to let go of what no longer serves you so that you can move on to new and grand change and hold on deeper to true love within yourself that is assisting you to bloom into who you're meant to be and encouraging your healing. Hold on more to yourself and the sense of love that you have within yourself, more so than the past situation or energies that you had felt with this being, this person. Let me get this divine intervention card was on the top of the deck when I went to go and grab it, so this could potentially be speaking on this situation and scenario here. So it's all happening divinely, and you can still see and find that silver lining within the situation and scenario, just like our initial channeled message said, which is really encouraging. Know that it's divine intervention, and it's all happening for a reason, and it's divine. I'm cleansing clear these cards, intentions, and love of the highest good, and I call upon pile 2's archangels, spiritual guides, spells, higher self, to give them a beneficial card that they may need to hear that is applying to the spread of charms. Thank you, so be it, and so it is. Reflection. The color purple could be significant. Time to reflect. Observe from a higher perspective without judgment. Give yourself the gift of solitude. Tune out distractions. That'll assist you in fine-tuning your intuition to be able to accurately make those decisions and continue to accurately make those decisions from a place of divine will and strength within your own being, instead of being manipulated, swayed, or coerced by someone outside of you, you know? Past life in Egypt, the color gold. So you could have had a past life in Egypt. Tune into your past life in Egypt by setting intentions to experience the specific lifetime in dream time or through meditation. So before you sit down for a meditation or before you sit down to go to sleep, set your intentions with love of the highest good to remember your past life in Egypt and show you what you're meant to know from that lifetime. Research this for more afterwards to make the connections. So whatever symbolism, whatever images or gods, goddesses that you believe that you see within your experience, whether that be meditation or dreaming, look into that and research it online, and it'll guide you to more divine knowledge and remembering of who you were in this past lifetime in Egypt. My whole deck just fell, so that means that there probably is a lot for you to gain in regards to that past lifetime in Egypt. And the color gold may be super significant for you. That was 3. I want to get just 1, please, Spirit. Okay. Creative expression. Spirit is encouraging you to tap into your inner artist and make something. Ooh, we got that hand here. That was the first charm. So it could be something that you used to do that you've kind of like lost touch with. Follow your heart and be at play. What would you do passionately and excitedly like when you were a child? So tap into that spark of creative joy and passion that you felt when you thought about creating something or doing something magical when you were little, and follow that, and that will lead you more to your deepest desires and passions that stem from your heart and where your true joy and desires are. So with that, a couple of the symbols that we have lots of flowers. We have actually lots of flowers, a dog, we have a fish, a shark, so you could potentially also be connected to the water, or have a love for the ocean. And you could also be in some sort of energy work or crystal work, things of that nature. Or you could also work with plants. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and get into a couple letters that we have here. Intention of the highest good. If you could please, Spirit, provide a couple of confirming letters for pile number 2 and what may resonate for them and what they may need to see. Intention of the highest good. So it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have a couple here. We have L, another L, U I W G M. We also have two G's now. H and R. So if you made it this far to the end of the reading, if you could comment a flower emoji to let me know that you reached the end of reading number 2, pile number 2. And if it resonated with you, please let me know. If it didn't, I'm open to that information and feedback as well. I greatly appreciate you for being here, and I hope this found you with love and that you can benefit from it in some way. And if you feel that someone else in your life may benefit from this, feel free to share it with them as well. Remember that expressing yourself in a creative way is being the change that we wish to see, and allowing yourself to shine light on your darkness and loving it all. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate you, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Hello, hope you're doing well. Pile number 3. You chose the puzzle charm and the star-like mandala rock. The first thing I'm going to do is get into a channeled message that I'm going to write out for you. And after that, I'm going to get into the charms casted. Alright, pile number 3 with the puzzle piece and the star mandala rock. You may be an eclectic soul. Feelings of being sporadic are coming up. Maybe you could be doing a lot of things at this time. You have a lot on your plate. There's a feeling of needing to fit in, whether that have been in your childhood or as an adult. But this feeling may be significant. You're not fitting the mold anymore, and that's okay. You're not supposed to. You're meant to shine out, no matter how much you don't want to or feel uncomfortable doing. Who cares what everyone else thinks? Let them. We can't control anyone but ourselves. Who are you going to choose to be? Express it creatively, no matter who sees. It may just bring you closer to your destiny, and grounding will help you to take your next step. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get into the charms. I'm cleansing clear these charms with attention from the highest good. I call upon pile 3's archangels, spiritual guides, as well as higher self. Come in and give a beneficial reading for what they needed to hear right now. So be it and so it is. With much love and gratitude. Thank you. So we have the flag here. So this could potentially be speaking of traveling to a different environment. This is also movement. So you could be changing a lot internally within your physical being, or this could be speaking on the physical change that is happening outside of you, or you're actually physically traveling somewhere or moving somewhere else. We also have a turquoise stone, so you could be connected to a turquoise stone or have a love for turquoise as well. So there's movement in regards to the flow of communication. So your flow of communication could have been tricky for you to be comfortable within, and the flow of communicating may be tricky for you to tap into. So wherever you're going physically, or whatever is changing within you internally is assisting you in being able to be in the flow of communication. And this is also going to be bringing you emotional balance while also grounding you spiritually in the process. So you may also be a reader. We have a book here, and it's on the front of it, it says based on a true story. However, it's flipped over and flipped upside down. So with that, it's next to this gnome we have here. And it may be difficult for you to be grounded at this time. So with that, it may be difficult for you to accurately express yourself in a truthful way that is in a place of your truth and no one else's. So we also have the swans here. So I'm picking up on a relationship or romantic connection that it's difficult for you to accurately express yourself truthfully or speak your truth with this person due to not feeling totally grounded within your own being. But this has to do with using this connection as a crutch in a toxic way instead of using this as a romantic connection and benefiting equally within the connection on both sides. So unknowingly, you could have potentially been using this connection as a crutch, like a distraction or some sort of something to fill the void that you may be having within yourself. But this is affecting you in a way that's preventing you from expressing yourself in a truthful way. But it's also affecting your ability to have compassion for the other person. Something about a couch here. You could have gotten a new couch recently. You may not have a couch right now that you're looking to get a couch, or this has something to do in the realm of other home decor item. It may be difficult for you to relax right now. May not know what relaxing is. Also, I'm picking up on something to do with company, but unwanted company. So it's not either a company that you don't know is coming or company that you don't want in your space. We also have the fish here. So this is speaking on, and we also have the fish along with the hearts. So you may have a love for fishing, or you may have a love for the food fish, to eat fish. I'm also picking up on your abundance is love. So wherever your abundance is, it's wherever you're feeling the most loved of yourself and love from others. But that's the important part, to tie into the love that you have for yourself and whatever makes you feel the most love internally. So once you turn your focus into your heart and on your heart space, then you're going to start to see a lot more balance within your masculine and feminine energies within your being when it comes to feeling your emotions and also acting and doing, putting things into action. You're going to be in a space of balance once putting your attention on your heart space and acting from a place of love. This is also going to assist you in being in a state of reflection. It's going to assist you in reflecting upon yourself and upon this relationship and your part to play in the relationship. as a whole. So we have the tarot card charm here. So you could be into divination, or you could have your own tarot card deck or oracle card decks, or you could be into getting your readings done from tarot readings online. You're also here getting this reading from me, so this could also be a signification of that as well. But this is ultimately speaking of how this that I'm doing right here is something that everybody can do and has the ability to do. Divination is utilizing different tools to cultivate a channel to bring in messages for the intention of whatever that message will be. And divination are the physical items that we can use as tools to cultivate that energy to help to open the channel to bring in the messages in a clearer way. But it's not like it's not already there. It's there. It's just allowing you to see it in a form that is most connected to you, and for you to be able to best comprehend whatever the message may be. So just know that whatever you're feeling drawn to do in regards to divination, whether it be cards, charms, runes, anything, go for and toward whatever your intuition is guiding you to choose for your form of divination if you feel called to. So there's a situation that is difficult for you to find clarity within at this time. This situation could have to do with moving to a new home, physically moving your location, an environment. You're moving, and this is like either you've wanted to move to a new home but you can't, like there's some sort of blockage that's in the way of you being able to get to this new home or be in this new place of an environment, state of being. And I guess this is what the blockage is, so let's get into that. So we have the arrowhead charm with the turquoise stone on top, and it's also in tandem with this beaded charm. And these are my symbols for Native American cultures. So you could potentially have Native American ancestors. You could be in that bloodline, and you could also be Native American as well. You could also have lived a past life in a Native American culture and had certain duties, tasks that you performed in this tribe with these Native American Indians. So you could have been making weapons. You could make weapons in this life in regards to knives. And specifically, this is an arrowhead, so your task back then could have been making weapons, arrowheads, and things of that nature for your tribe. And this is something that grounded you. This act of creating and making this tedious task, whatever this may have been, was super grounding for you in this lifetime. And it's something that you held on to very deeply. And I highly encourage getting into more of whatever it is that you do in this lifetime that is tedious, that you have to pay attention to detail and refining it, whatever that may be. You're being asked to continue to hold on to this and continue to cultivate within that creative endeavor, because it brings you a sense of stableness and groundedness. So you had a lot of achievements in that lifetime as well. And you could also have a lot of achievements in this lifetime as well, but it's hard for you to recognize them and actually claim them and you may feel a little bit of imposter syndrome when it comes to the achievements and things that you've accomplished in this lifetime. But this is also speaking to a certain specific and a significant event in your life. So in regards to a specific event in your life, it was super tedious. It could have been a lot of tension, but it's something that you also held on to and probably still hold on to, because it ultimately brings you a sense of groundedness, that comfortability, and it probably satisfies that feeling of fight or flight and wanting to be in survival mode, whatever that may be. And this situation could be still going on, or it could have ended, but I see that there is a lot of potential and opportunities that will come out of this situation if you allow it to. You just have to be open to it and shift your perspective on the way that you see it. You could be looking at a beautiful painting, but you just don't know that it's a beautiful painting because you have to turn it upside down, flip it right side up, and look at it again, shift your perspective. And then once you shift your perspective on it, then you see the beauty within it. Some specific symbols we have are hearts, Mother Mary, swans, gnomes, Native American culture. We have lots of symbolism for that. Turquoise stones, starfish, starry night painting, mosaic. You could be a mosaic artist as well, a bead artist. You could do spiritual endeavors in regards to divination. Fish, stars, root chakra is also significant. For some clarification or confirmation for pile number 3, if you could please give me a card to go deeper into or clarify what we have here in the spread. Thank you, so be it and so it is. Be meaningfully aware. Be meaningfully aware. Someone's intentions are not pure in your energy field. Use your intuition. So this could potentially the situation with the relationship and using the relationship as a crutch. And that's affecting the way that you're able to accurately speak your truth and move from a place of truth. This could potentially be talking about your partner. So keep that in mind. Sacred space, cleanse with sage, incense, a bell, etc. Salt baths is an aura cleanse as well. Lots of reflection needing to take place here for you to be able to refine your intuition within that. Have compassion for that individual because they're only acting from a place of knowing no better. For the example that may have been set for them, you can reflect on their parents' relationship. You can reflect on how their parents treated this person. So this most likely this person could be acting out of not lack of acting, out of a place of not receiving enough love from their parents in their childhood. So therefore they don't know how to give you that love that you deserve in this relationship because they were never received it themselves. They don't know what it is. And therefore you're able to have a lot more compassion for them in that as the Mother Mary. And maybe even nurture them through that if you're wanting to work through this with them. But just remember to not take it on as your own, because it's not. Can we get another card, please, Spirit? One card, please. Ah! Yeah, there's a lot that wants to be communicated to you by Spirit, by your loved ones who may have crossed over, as well as your higher self. So divination could be of a very high importance for you to do on your own in your own time. Cool. Wow, Native American past life. Interesting. That's amazing. That's what we were talking about. You could have a Native American in your lineage or been a Native American in a past life. You're being encouraged to learn more about Native American heritage and culture. Meditate on this. Set intentions before dream time to access more. So that's double confirmation on the Native American lineage or past life. Leap of faith. I saw this one multiple times. Take the risk and have faith, but transformative. Nothing life-changing is ever easy. Change is necessary. You got this. There's also another one that came out, external conflicts. External conflicts come up for a reason. Almost all of this is a reflection of our internal state. Something is being called to attention. Trust yourself and follow your intuitive heart. So this is also a reminder that whatever we're experiencing in our external reality is a reflection of our internal reality in some way, shape, or form. We're attracting and magnetizing this experience to us for some deeper rooted cause within our being. So meditate on that. Use your own intuition and maybe even divination to refine more of what this may be speaking on in regards to specifically. I'm going to get a couple letters today for you to confirm who the reading could be entailing with, or confirming that it could be for you for your own name or things of that nature. We got B, Y, G, S, Q, R, F, P, and V. If you've made it to the end of this reading, you can go ahead and comment a fish emoji to let me know that you got this far into the reading. And if it resonates for you, please let me know if it does. If it doesn't, I'm open to that feedback as well. If you think that this reading may benefit a loved one in your life in some way, please share it to them. And if you're interested in any art, I have a link in the description. I hope that you have a beautiful day or night, wherever this finds you, and I hope that you were able to benefit from it. And so much love. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Once again, thank you guys for being here and being a part of this reading. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd be interested in receiving a personal reading, I do offer personal readings. I have some available on my website with various options. You can check that out by going to the link in the description, as well as many different art options available. I also do custom pieces, commissions. I do bleach art on sweatshirts and purses and other jean material, as well as cotton material. I also do various paintings. I also do sculpted paintings, woodwork, wood burning, lots and lots of different things. Mandala art. These 3 mandalas are available too for purchase. If you'd like to have me make a specific piece of artwork, feel free to message me and reach out in any which way on any of the platforms, or even commenting on this video. That would be awesome too. I would love to make some magic with you guys. I hope that you have a beautiful time wherever you are in the world. Thank you for being here. And remember to continue to express yourself creatively, knowing that this is being the change we wish to see in the world. Much love to you always. Thank you for being here.